Hey everyone. I am in the process of making some dressing, but I am just making it with cornbread because I haven't gotten any of the box stuff yet. I looked online. I almost broke down and got stovetop cornbread. But it's okay because as far as Christmas, I still have some time to hit some stores and stuff like Winco or Stater Brothers um at some point during this week. So I'm good on that. But as of right now, yeah, I looked on Walmart's site and this one near me doesn't have they had I was like I said, I was gonna get the stovetop instead just for today for this meal and but the one near me doesn't have it. They only have the closest one is Baldwin Park, and I was like, oh my god, forget it. So like, I was like, you know what? I have cornbread mix, so I'll just try it on my own and make it like that, you know? Because basically, what it is just bread and cornbread all dried out in those packages. But so I just blended up my some celery and onion, um, mixed with a little chicken stock in the blender. I don't have my little mini prep, but with me, but it hit me that I could just use the blender. It's a little bit different, but okay. So I need to add 3 cloves of garlic to this. Ooh, is each one a clove? I hope so. 1 cube is a clove. Yeah. Okay, so I found this recipe online, guys. And I pureed the celery and onion too long, and it came out kind of like a onion smoothie looking thing. And I was like, that's why I was like, let me just get that in the bowl real quick. Let me take that out. I'm cooking, so do I want this a little more brown? A little more brown than that. I just like, okay, look, I got some, okay, I got some, hold on, let me put these, do I need these? I had some pork chops, so I put those in the crock pot. You guys, I think my adobo seasoning with the red top, it might have been, kicked to second place because I've been seasoning everything with this. And I'm late to the party because like I seen online this lady said she uses ranch seasoning or powder to season her stuff and all that. And I'm like, oh, I've been just doing that because, I figure because I use it in these pork chops. I kind of just winged the pork chops. I used 2 cans of cream of chicken. And I sprinkled this on the pork chops and I sprinkled some other seasonings and stuff. And then I put some better than bouillon in it. And then, what else? What else did I do? And so I just put it on high it's almost going to be about 6 hours. So, they're done. I opened them up about 20 minutes ago and they're just falling apart. So, earlier I was checking them and kind of, it said 4 to 6 hours on high. And I was checking them, and they were kind of like at that point where they weren't, they were cooking, but it wasn't like off the bone yet, kind of thing. It was kind of just like like electrocuted, like frozen in place, kind of thing, like no movement to it really. So yeah, I just opened it now. I'm like, I can't wait, and I made some cornbread because, like I said, I got to make my own dressing. So I found a guy's recipe online. I was gonna just use onion powder, and since I had the stock from that chicken I made, but it had the celery flavoring and all that in it, so I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna use the real stuff because you gotta like get those all prepared and everything. But I ended up just saying, you know what, let me just put it in the blender because I was chopping them with a knife, and I was like, okay, to get these like to the consistency that the Prep Plus does, like it'll take me like all night. Okay, so hold on. I gotta put. Okay, I wrote his recipe down. 2 tablespoons of butter. 1 large onion. Okay, I got the onion already. 3 garlic cloves. 1 cup of chicken stock. 1.5 teaspoon of garlic powder. And salt and pepper. Okay, so all I gotta do is put the 1 cup of chicken stock in, and then just do my spices as usual after that, and then I gotta put that on the stove actually. That in the stuff that's what I'm doing now, so that because this is what I'm going to be using to kind of like make it into the consistency I need it to be stuffing. Oh my goodness, this stock is like a point right here. Okay. So I'm going to pour this in here. And then I'm going to... Oh. Let me put like all the seasonings and stuff before I do that. I'm just going to put a dash of everything because it already kind of has stuff in that stock because that's the stock I made that chicken on the stove. So I'm just going to do a dash of all these things. All my usuals. I gotta be careful because one of these things looks like the garlic and the onion powder. No. The garlic powder and ginger can from Trader Joe's, they look the same, and so I gotta make sure I'm not accidentally. Okay, a little bit of Lowry's. All right, so I'm gonna put this on the stove, but I don't know. He said, okay. Wait a minute. What did he say at the butter? 3 tablespoons butter. I gotta get more butter. Oh no, I do have another pack of butter in there. I forgot and bought another pack when I was at Traders. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on the stove. So I can break the cornbread up. It'll simmer. And then, while that's on the stove, you guys, I just literally use the same cake pan that's in the oven right now to make my cornbread in earlier. I just lifted the foil out. It's so convenient. So I'm like, now I need to get more foil because I'm using it for everything. Plus, it's good as far as dishes and stuff. Wait, hold on. I think I gotta take something out of the oven. I don't want it to get like too dark. Okay. Let that all sit and simmer up. And now I just need to break this cornbread down. So I'm gonna get this hush can over here so I can not make as big of a mess. So, looks like a cake, huh? Because I use 2 different mixes because just to make it so it would be enough, because to kind of compensate for the fact that I didn't have the mix, I gotta just make it all from the cornbread. So they said just crumble it. Now this is kind of, not this step, but the next is kind of where I messed up last time. I added these little Hawaiian rolls in it that I have from Walmart. And I put 1 cup too much of stock in the crock pot. And it just made, because you know how the dressing part was fine. The cornbread and the mix and the chicken. I had put my ranch chicken mixed in it. It was like, it was fire. But it got ruined because I put the Hawaiian rolls, just forgetting, you know, and I was thinking, oh, I think I was thinking that they would get kind of like a, they would get more of a, like crouton consistency, but I forgot that's like a whole different process you gotta do too. You gotta like put them in the oven and kind of crisp them up because they're rolls. So it's like, so every bite or every other bite of it was like this soggy roll mixed in with it, and I was just like, I couldn't. I was so disappointed too because I wasted a box of my Cubisons, and that was the second box I had of it. So that's why I had to get more of it for. I mean, I was gonna have to get more anyway for Christmas because, you know, it's one of those things you can eat off of after. Yeah, I know people like make jokes about leftovers, like the holiday leftovers, but that's like the whole point of it. At least that part of it for me, like the, you know, like the sides and stuff. So it's like, I was like, that was a whole box. Then some of my chicken was mixed in with that, and then that was okay because I had like enough of that in the refrigerator left. But I don't know. It was one of those like, oh, I could do that, you know, and I didn't think it through because one year at my friend's her mother-in-law's house, we my friend made Hawaiian roll dressing, but she did it, you know, how you like, you know, in the oven and all that. So okay, brown or not, I gotta take it out. Forgets all. Okay, so now I gotta preheat the oven to 400. Okay, so once this stuff on the stove is ready, then I'll be able to I'll be able to Let me see. Get the oven. Well, I just preheated the oven because the dressing is gonna go in there. Because the crock pot, I'm using it right now. So, wait a minute, Daniel. Are you kidding me? Like, oh. Okay, so I'm going to wait for that to all get all boiled, and then I mix this in. That's why I just left the stock out, because I feel like I'm gonna have to put more. Because that's the problem. The last time I should just stopped at, but I have a feeling it would have still happened because I didn't toast the rolls up yet that way that I was supposed to. But yeah, with this, because it's a lot in here, because you're supposed to crumble it up. We'll see. But yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put the real stuff instead of just putting these powders all the time. Even though the powders have their place, they're very convenient. But so is everyone ready for the holidays? I haven't even like really like earlier. My dad called, so we talked for a while. And what else? Then I was like, okay, let me go. Oh, you guys. Okay, so I ordered something, right? From Walgreens. But the Walgreens near me didn't have it in stock, but they said supposedly they said this one in San Gabriel had it in stock. So, they could deliver it, and it's, that, they could deliver that, and then as long as you spend $20, the delivery is free. And it happened to be the thing I was getting was on sale. It was like this. Okay, I know it's kind of random, but it's this like limited edition version of this, but like a big jar of it, and it has like, I like it because it's like women of the world kind of thing, and it has like black women, white women, Hispanic women. Like you can tell it's like different, all the women together, kind of joining as one. All that. And so okay, you guys are gonna say it's in stock, right? And so I was up and I was like, okay, let me just close my eye for 2 more minutes, and I ended up sleeping like 3 or 4 more hours, and so I looked at my phone and I was like, oh, that thing's coming, because they said it was gonna come at a certain time today. I forgot, and so I went out there and I didn't see the bag outside. I was like, wait, where's the bag? And like the bag was like kind of near the mailbox, which I was fine, but so I was like, wait, there's only one thing in here, because I ordered that and I said no substitutions for that, which, okay, I get that part. I'm not saying like, oh, they should have just put something anyway, because they ask you if you want to substitute the item if it's not in stock. But my issue is they specifically said that store was in stock of it. So I'm like, what's wrong with these online companies? Like, they're just like, well, we have it, but the only reason that I even would have done the whole thing is because they said it was in stock at that one, It's ridiculous. Like, I don't know if they're just playing games or what, but so, I was just like, it'll be too much hassle to go to this Walgreens and return all of it just out of principle, because the fact that they said they had it, because I'm not trying to be a Karen, but I'm just like, if you say, that's the only reason I even did the transaction, because I was like, well, we do have it, but it's at a different location, And yeah, they didn't charge me for it, but it's just like, that's why I was like, I'm gonna let it go. But but the point is, I ended up buying something extra just to make it go over the threshold so I wouldn't have to pay. But I did end up paying. Well, I paid less because they took that off because it wasn't there. But because I tipped the guy and everything, so I was just, that was fine. I wasn't gonna like take his tip away, because it's just like, but I ended up getting another bag of this to bring it over the threshold. But this was on sale. Plus, it was 75 cents off. They had a coupon on the site. So I paid cheaper than I do at Walmart. But still, I wouldn't have bought no extra coffee if it hadn't been for the misleading mints of their app or their site. So I have a beef with you, Walgreens. I'm gonna complain on their Facebook and then I'm gonna let it go after that. So I'm gonna say, why say something and then, they're probably like, well, we got it now. And the thing is, I avoided going to Walmart because I was like, Walmart has it. Now, if they have that particular edition in stock, I don't know. Because I just got hooked on this now, you guys, because it just made my skin so soft. Like, I still love Aquaphor. I'm still an Aquaphor girl. But I slept on this for a long time because, I don't know. I think Aquaphor is a little bit better, like, in terms of, like, it's thicker and everything. But, I just, when I'm rushing after my shower and I need to get out of here, I keep this right here so I could just be like, and I only use this kind of stuff during the winter and the colder months because my skin gets dry and everything. So it's like, but it's just, I wanted that because it's a collector's item because it's nice. I like it. And so, let me get the other one that did come now. I was just like, you know what, Walgreens? That's why I don't F with y'all. I stick to Walmart. And you guys all try to compete against Walmart, but Walmart is beating all y'all. I mean, I beat with Walmart too because they be messing with people too on their site, but Walmart's that's a whole different day. It was this, you guys, but it was a big version of the shea butter cocoa butter. No, the cocoa butter version of this. And a bigger size. And I got, because it was buy one, get one 50% off, I got this one in the small size as my 50% off. And I just like it because this one has like all the different types of women on it. But I like the other one, the shea butter one. I keep calling it shea butter. Cocoa butter one because it has like black women and all that. So, yeah, I'm like, but yeah, so now I have it. But yeah, I got a little hooked on this one now, and it's making my elbows so soft because I'm being so consistent with it. Like, that's the thing. But you know me, it's a flavor of the week thing. Like last week, it was those hand creams I ordered. But I still feel I was kind of sucked into that because they track what you look at online. So I'm like, now I'm getting all these like frame ads, like for glasses frames and like just things like that. And the last thing I looked at, now I'm getting like the stuffing one, stovetop, and I'm like, oh my god. So I'm like, stop following me, internet. But anyway, guys, I will talk to you guys later. I'm gonna have a nice meal, and probably have a little bit, eat a little bit, and then put it away and stuff. I just like I want to also say I cooked this casserole thing that I got off some site on some group I'm in on Facebook. It was amazing. Like it was like she said she made it for her husband. Her husband like loved it, and it's like his lunch and dinner for like 4 days. I'm like, well, you must be skinny because that's about 2 meals for me. But I think she made more. She said she put more beef or something, ground beef. And I was like, I'm gonna try it with ground beef because I haven't really been like, I don't know if my taste changed or what. I used to always just be straight ground turkey burgers, everything. But the last few times I've had turkey burgers and like ground turkey is just not hitting the same or anything. So I don't know, something changed. So I'm back onto like ground beef, but I try to get the kind of leaner one. The leanest, but like tasty one. So it was like, I'll put a link, you guys. It was called, she didn't have a name. She just said it was like an enchilada casserole. And all you do is you put tomato, you brown some ground beef or ground turkey if you like it. Season it up and then put a can of tomato soup, like Campbell's or store brand or whatever. And then just the soup. Don't put water or nothing else. Just the soup in there. Then you put enchilada sauce. I recommend the mild just because I like the flavor of it more than the other ones. But mild enchilada sauce. And then you just layer corn tortillas. First you put the beef. then you put tortillas over the beef, then you put cheese, and you just do it up and down, up and down, up and down, kind of like a lasagna until you're done. And then you top it with cheese, and then you cook it for an hour at 375, and then you just brown it, the cheese on top after, and you good, you good. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of ideas in these groups because I've been just cooking at home and like saving money. I mean, I just splurged Panda Express a few days ago, but it didn't even hit the same because I'm like so like getting used to just cooking at home now. So that's good. I just gotta do a few other things. Get myself together with it. But anyway, you guys, I will talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Have a good Sunday, and talk to you guys later. Bye.